Okay, guys, I want to come on real quick. It's been a lot of revelation, guys. And disclaimer, I'm sharing through fair use for educational purposes, news critical analysis, and entertainment purposes, and sharing a lot of the what's going on in the news, in the hip hop culture, in the black culture news, in the overall United States culture news, right? It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. Like a lot of us, I talk about goals and reaching your goals and everything, but sometimes, the devil is in the details. The devil is trying to stop you from reaching your goals. The devil is trying to put you in environments that a lot of sharks are. A lot of sharks are, and we're seeing this right now. And this is all alleged. I'm sharing through fair use. Like I said, for educational, entertainment, spiritual awareness, just to let our people know that, like, we just got to stay prayed up. We got to stay prayed up. We got to put God first. Anything that you want, anything that you're working on, please pray and ask God to help you. Okay. Because let me tell you, like when you start getting into this entertainment stuff and this entertainment world and people don't think social media is entertainment. It is. It's not real life, meaning like when you're creating content and stuff like that, there's certain stuff in the background that people don't even know what's going on. So when they see you on the screen and everything like that, they don't know if you're telling the truth or acting. So you got to be careful with this stuff, right? Some of these social networks are getting sued by the parents of children who have become addicted to social media. I talk about my thoughts on my last video. If you want to know about that, you can watch my last video on that. But yeah, and it's a lot of data breaching. It's a lot of information getting leaked. But right now, we're talking about these people are losing some people are losing their lives, guys. The victims are losing their lives because they've been involved with certain people in the entertainment world, and we have to be very careful because they can latch on to some of us social media people and take retaliation, take vengeance out on us and stuff like that. So the victims are crying out and they can't come forward, and it's sad because even when TIs were telling everyone back in 2015 that a lot of the stuff that they are going through in real life outside of social media has something to do with gang stalking, y'all. So a lot of these victims are being gang stalked. A lot of these people are putting in high positions in entertainment, in the medical field, in education, in news, are being retaliated against. Retaliated against. I wouldn't doubt it if the lady in the news who with her mom, I believe she's being retaliated against about something. Okay, so um, disclaimer: I'm not here to harm or share any derogatory about anyone. I'm here strictly for the victims because there's a lot of people out here being hurt and targeted by people on social media, people in the entertainment world. The media is coming after smaller channels like my channel. They're trying to take us out, take us offline. They're trying to take us, shadow ban us. They're trying to do everything they can using high profile people. And even the law is doing the same thing. The law gets involved in it. There's entertainment lawyers, guys, that will come after social media people, that will come after people who are just wanting justice, victims. They will come out and try to change the whole scenario. They'll try to change the whole environment. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove a point, just to retaliate against a person, you know what I'm saying, who's just trying to work on their goals and try to move forward to take care of their family. But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot of devil in the details, and you got to be watching the stuff that's right in front of you. You got to be taking notes about what's right in front of you. You got to be paying attention to what's going on, because a lot of this stuff is manipulation. A lot of this stuff is trying to suppress the victim from getting justice, and it's not right. And this is why I'm always going to be on here talking about what I hear in the news, guys. And that's all I do. I just talk about what's already been shared on the news, or if I talk about my spiritual experiences, my journey, any, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can, okay, and not to be on here getting harmed by anyone. So I'm telling you guys, like, you got to pay attention to the signs, because this social media stuff is really trying to help people. It's really trying to help people, but it's also harming people at the same time. So we got to stay abreast of what's going on. And since I'm a person, I'm an African American woman, I'm going to speak up about what's going on in the Black culture, because it's necessary. We're tired of seeing people getting hurt. We're tired of seeing people getting injured. We're tired of seeing people getting injustice. We're tired of seeing these big corporations coming after victims and trying to slander them, harass them, bully them. And they will use social media people. They will use entertainment lawyers. They will use anyone who is dealing with what that victim has been dealing with in their business, in their education, in their medical, in anything that you can think of. So you gotta stay focused, guys. You gotta stay focused, because there's victims out here that is being harmed by these people, and that who will not give them justice. Okay, so I wanted to share this video. This one right here is a YouTuber. I shared his YouTube video on my page. Okay, I shared that on my page. That's the washing machine. On my page post. So you can check his video out. I'm going to give you the name of his video. His name is Murad Marali. Okay. And his title of his video is saying Diddy is secretly K-ing people. 5th person going missing. Okay, this first guy in the blue jacket is gone missing. We've seen this guy in the gray. I think this is the one in the gray T-shirt that was speaking out about what was going on with Rihanna. I don't know if he's a stylist, a hairstylist, or something like that, right? But then let's listen to this. This is coming from Murad Marali's channel. I just want to play just a little bit of it. No harm intended. I'm not. I don't own the rights to the video. I just want to say that disclaimer, okay?
Kane was the boss of Dallas that got everything set up. Police-wise, the anonymous source said, describing a man whose underworld's connections made him indispensable to Diddy's infrastructure. Kane McKnight was a frequent guest at Diddy's Dallas mansion. He lived nearby in his own mansion. He brought women to the property. He set up deals. And critically, he dealt directly with Christina Coram, known as KK. Diddy and Kane would hold drug competitions to see who could do more. They were friendly with each other. He was Diddy's basically...
Hold on. So he was just pretty much.
You're here because you want to make a difference.
About how
Quantum
this
University's
guy knows,
new humanitarian award program is designed for
Diddy,
people like you, those who are committed to both personal growth and serving others.
That's
another drug mule. McKnight was the drug dealer to the Hollywood stars, according to the source. Allegedly,
so Kane McKnight is the one that we just seen in the picture with the stylist with the blue jacket on. All of them ran in the same circle, okay? And so Kane McKnight, as of March 1st, 2026, just passed away. Now it's saying Dallas here, so it looks like he originated from Dallas, or was born in Dallas, or lived in Dallas, or from Dallas. I don't know, but let me tell you, my spiritual intuitiveness. If you've watched my videos, guys, from way back, I've been telling y'all, I've been seeing Texas tags, and the Florida tags, and the calls are coming from Orlando. So a lot of this stuff is somehow connected. I don't know how, but we got to pay attention to the signs. God tells us in the Bible that we have to pay attention to the signs. And a lot of this gang stalking and stuff is high level. It's people who with money, with power, with clout, with integrity. So they say, because that's what the devil gives you. But it's a facade. It's a facade. God gives you everything that you want. He puts it inside of you. It's up to you to manifest it. But what I want to say is, guys, is how your intent is. But this guy was doing what he's probably supposed to do as a business person, but he ended up losing his life. So I'm watching this from the channel Moral channel. Hold on, let me get it back smaller so y'all can see this. But his title is just saying that, but he's not saying nothing that us as viewers have been paying attention. Disclaimer, we're not intended to harm. We're just sharing through fair use from what we've been seeing in the culture, Black culture news, hip hop news, American news, right? It's people all over the world watching this because they've gone to their concerts. They buy their music. They work with these people, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, the people, they're not coming out and defending themselves. And when they do come out and defend themselves, they're not being open, they're not being transparent. It seems so written. And so I was listening to another channel. I don't Real Life Productions, and I know Jaguar was speaking about a lot of this stuff too, but she knows, she's been in the industry. I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't know if these people care for us to be talking about it. But the point is, I'm doing it respectfully. I'm not trying to harm at all. I'm just sharing because I am a channel and I'm a media channel, and I've been doing this for a very long time. And I'm telling you, when it comes to the genre that I speak about, gang stalking and targeted individuals, there's levels to it. There's the public level, there's the lower level, there's the entertainment level, there's the medical level, there's the educational level, there's the legal level. Gang stalking is in every genre we can think of, and we have to pay attention because there's victims out here that are calling out, crying out. Some of them are astral projecting to help find them, and that's why some of us spiritual intuitives, you have to pay attention to these people. You have to pay attention to the signs because the victims are helping us and crying out for us to pay attention. So when we get bombarded and harassed and attacked by some of these bloggers, spiritually and physically, we have a problem with that. We must stop them because they're stopping the good work. They're stopping the real out here spiritual warriors. Because if you look at my channel, you might from time to time see somebody saying, let God handle it, or you need to pray more to God because God gives us the answers to help us. We need a resolve for the victims. We need a resolve. If you're holding us up, from freedom. You're holding us up from living. Some of you are holding us up from living and being alive. If you keep putting us in these situations to make us be susceptible to these people out there in this system, in this world, and to the point where they get so close to us that they can kill us with any, like what this guy just had to go through, the bodyguard. He even said the bodyguard, hold on, watch this.
McKnight supplied ecstasy for Diddy and his freak-offs, the drug-fueled events. McKnight is also allegedly now the fifth death connected to P. Diddy's Dallas mansion. Amongst the previous death was somebody else called Lorenzo Washington, a 6'2" former football player who's now a security guard at the mansion. But it wasn't reported as to what happened. But now Washington are reporting that it was actually suspected carbon monoxide poisoning as to how this security guard passed away. But then again, that didn't make sense. And he was only 34 years old.
Carbon monoxide poisoning, guys. This ain't no joke. Like, you can be in, these people ain't playing no games with y'all, okay? They ain't playing no games with these people who speak out. They ain't playing no games with these people who's in that industry, who sees things and probably ain't saying nothing about them, but see, this is the delusion. This is the stuff. This is these medical people. They start putting these labels on the wrong victims. They try to put these people in the wrong environments to make these lawsuits. They put these people in environments that they have no control over because they're destitute. They're struggling. They're bankrupt spiritually and financially. Okay, so this is the thing, is these people will do that to these people because they think they're gonna say something, they think they're gonna do something, they're gonna think they're doing that, and ain't nobody doing nothing. This man probably was just doing his job, being a bodyguard. He may have seen some stuff, but if he was still living, I mean, you didn't hear nothing he did, you took him out? Like, really? Allegedly, but I'm just saying. Like, this stuff is crazy. This stuff is crazy, and this stuff is hitting home. This stuff is close. This This stuff is every time you walk out your door, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is spooky. So I'm telling you, like, speak up, y'all. Like, you got to speak up. You can't let these people do this to you, because eventually they will get caught. They're gonna get caught. And it's sad, like is young children getting hurt and injured because of these people have high power connections and networks and lawyers that they know, entertainment lawyers that are, are sitting here and condoning some of this shit because they're fighting you, they're fighting against you, and they're condoning this shit. It's these corporations that are sitting here condoning this stuff and making you sweat, making you sit out there and struggle, being humiliated, and watching you sit out there struggling in pain. You didn't ask to be in pain. You forcing some of the victims to speak up, and that's what they're doing. And I thank God for them too. And keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Keep sharing. Keep knocking until someone opens that door. Keep knocking. So that's another situation. But I'm gonna get off of that because our spiritual intuitives, we on social media and we know what time it is. But for you bloggers out there sitting around harassing chosen ones, harassing some of us out here. I just showed that video. I posted it on my post page, guys. Go check that video out. And the lady, her name is Sheba, but she was breaking down the lawsuit of one of the plaintiff against the defendant. The defendant was out here threatening this person that they will sexually assault this person, that they will have a certain man, and the man name was named in the lawsuit, that they will have him go and assault this person, this female. You see what I'm saying? So we ain't playing no games. We ain't playing no more games with these people. And they sending these people to stalk people. They sending these people out here to watch people. They in their nice cars, these Lexuses, these old women out here be doing this, to be watching people for these people because they working in these gang stalking programs that they don't know nothing about. They working in these community harassment, community watch programs, and they don't know this thing was probably funded by some of these damn high-powered people. So you need to stop this bullshit. I don't care if you need $100 and a gift card. You need to say, no, I decline. I'm not going to do that anymore. If I see something I don't like and it don't look right to me, I don't need to get paid to go speak the truth about it. So it's some people up here upholding this demonic program, this demonic simulation, these demonic matrix simulations. They'll use people in the medical field. They'll use people in the college, in the educational system to blackball you, to suppress you, to fail you, to do everything. They'll use the people in any industry, the law. They'll use people. They'll use the police, the sheriff, and their dirty perps to watch your every move. And you be wondering, when is your allies going to show up? Is your allies going to show up? And best believe, if you someone like me, spiritually in tune, you already see them out there. They're going to let you know. They're going to check on you. They're going to ask you if you're all right. They're going to make sure. They're going to let you know. And you don't know if they the HM or not. You don't know if they're the ones who've been targeting you or not, but see, God gives some of us discernment, and you have to pay attention to the signs. And the reason you can do that is because you're praying and asking God for an answer. You gotta pray. You gotta ask God for an answer. And as I was looking at that comment, the person would say, pray, ask God. They were telling me that, I'm anointed. I have a mission or whatever. They were saying, I need to keep asking God because that's who's going to give us the answers. God is. And there's women involved in some of this targeting, guys. These women, they have degrees, they have, diplomas, they are successful, they have wealth, and they're out here harassing the little man so they won't rise. And see, that's what it did. They did Jesus like that. But Jesus didn't stay quiet. He spoke up because he know whose he was, and he know where he came from. Okay. And so I'm just telling you guys, don't be afraid to speak up. So, people out here speaking up and stuff like that, but they ain't never give up. And I want to share the story, the young lady who passed away by this man by the hands of this man. Listen to. Hold on. Well, first let me show this clip because this happened locally. I ain't like this because I don't know the whole story. I was listening to the whole story, but this mother, she got a call from her son's friend, and it showed that her son just got beat up, like just get beat up by the cop. Like, who does that? Let me stop sharing this screen and share the other one. This is sad, y'all. This is a black young man, like a high schooler. The cop punches him, and they ask, why did he punch him like that and rough him up? Like he said, because he jaywalked. How many times y'all done jaywalk because the light won't change for you because they manipulate these systems? Y'all got to pay attention. This is crazy. But listen to this mother. This is sad, y'all. She wants justice for her child.
Just enjoy your spring break.
She says moments before the arrest, her son had called her to get some money to eat at McDonald's. A few minutes later, she got a call from his friends telling her that he had been punched and arrested for jaywalking and
for jaywalking. Was he resisting at sitting at a table?
My son to tense up because he's confused of why is all these police officers.
This is crazy.
I was walking with my friends. I'm the only one being targeted out of my whole group.
A JSO spokesperson said in an email yesterday they reviewed the footage and determined that there are no policy violations regarding use of force.
This is used towards my son like he's a child. Like,
y'all hear that? I'm telling y'all, like we got to restart paying attention, like, and then when we do speak up or pay attention, we're not trying to do this to harm the other person. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to speak up for what's right and get justice, and they retaliate against you. Okay, let's listen to this one right here. This is Naziah Harris. She died by the hands of this man. Okay, and he went to prison, and he was convicted of killing her. Okay. And there were other victims, young girls, other victims. You see what I'm saying? And this guy went to prison, but he was killed. But they say it was death by suicide. Okay, let's listen.
Headlines nationwide. The Detroit man convicted of murdering 13-year-old Naziah Harris was found dead in prison this morning.
A spokesperson from the Michigan Department of Corrections told us Jarvis Butts died by suicide as state police follow up with an investigation.
I hope they investigate it. Okay.
Detroit at 5
I don't believe that man killed himself. I don't believe he killed himself. And and no disrespect to anyone listening here, but anybody who does this to children, you know what you're going to have to go. You know what you're going to have to face when you go in there. So I don't even think it should be. I don't know. I'm not going to say that either way because I get in trouble. I might, news media. We can't say stuff like that. But what mother wouldn't think that? Okay. So this is sad. And listen, hold on. Let me put y'all on mute for a second because I'm trying to find what it was saying. But I don't want to play the whole thing because I know YouTube will copyright me. Hold on. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. Like they were saying that there was other victims out here, and the young lady said that
2 years now to know, where Naziah is.
However, Naziah's adult cousin, Roxy, says she's still waiting. She claims the only family members who saw the statement are the ones Naziah lived with when she went missing.
They apparently only have knowledge of that information.
That was on January 9th, 2024, when the 13-year-old was last seen getting off her bus on Detroit's east side. Police conducted numerous searches.
Listen,
they
y'all,
never found her body.
What the victim said.
Guilty to murdering her on February 12th of this year. Butts' death comes 2 weeks after a judge sentenced him to up to 60 years in prison for murdering Naziah. He was also
praise God, that's a good judge right there.
Against 4 other survivors.
I did get to talk to one survivor today. She expressed to me that she can finally breathe. After feeling suffocated for so many years.
Suffocated for so many years.
The Naziah Rapid Response Recovery Team to help get answers
and not getting real justice, man. This stuff ain't fair.
Now we may still find out.
Okay, they might still find out. Okay, let me turn that off, y'all. Let me turn it off. But they might still find out like what happened to this man. But that man hurt a young child. Like there's no rules in prison. And if you make it to prison, you know you ain't coming home. You know you're gonna get your ass whooped. You know it ain't no rules, okay, when it comes to children or women. You just don't do that. You don't harass women. You don't hold them hostage. You don't beat them. You don't take them away from their parents. You don't take them away from their siblings, their family members, their jobs, their careers, their goals, their inspiration. You just don't do that. You got to let them go. You got to let them go, else you're going to face that same wrath. God's going to give you a wrath you ain't never seen. Because they don't know who's behind them doors. That could be family members behind them door. That could be people that know them people behind them doors. That could be people that know of one person that just made them feel real good. And when they see that mofo in there, I'm telling you, you don't do that. You don't do that. We already know what time it is. And disclaimer, I mean no harm to anyone, but you don't do people, children like that. You don't do people, family like that, man. Justice for the children, always, always. Justice for women, always. Period. I ain't playing no games either. I ain't playing no games with you. So if you blogger coming out here threatening and stuff like that, if you're a lawyer coming out here threatening and suppressing a person trying to get to what they love, I don't have no respect for you. I don't have no respect for you. I have no respect for you. If you're a corporation or a business trying to hold a person up from their freedom and their rights and to see their family members again, I don't have no respect for you. I don't have no respect for you. And I don't care how this is played in court. Justice for my family. Justice for me. I ain't playing no games with you. And don't you even look at me and smile at me, because I'm not happy with you. I'm not happy with you. And I have the right to speak my truth, because it's a term I just don't know. It says something about authority. I have the authority to talk about my case to a certain extent without causing any harm or damage. But I'm a spiritual warrior and I'm going to war with y'all. I don't play no games. I will never go to your store ever in my life. I have never been to your store but one time. I will never put my foot in your door. And it's bad enough that I got to go to other stores you may own and I may not know about it. You holding me up for my rights to freedom and justice, and you put me in these simulations to stop me from seeing people that I love, and you putting us in precarious situations to keep us apart. I rain judgment on you. I rain judgment on them. And I know that I have a right to do it because God gave me the right to do it through his son, Christ, the Holy Messiah. And 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6 lets me know that I can speak my truth because God is backing me. I fight with God. I don't fight with man. Man don't fight for me. Man don't even like me. Some of the people you think like you don't like you. Don't even want to see you make it. Don't want to see you win. They will never get on your team. They will never like your videos. They will never like you at a job. They will never like you at the hospital. They will never like you. You know why? Because God loves you. God loves you. And when God loves you, he'll send your allies. He'll send your angels to protect you. And you know, angels are men. Angels are men. So that's why some of us women, a lot of women don't like us, okay? Because angels are men. Our bodyguards are men, okay? Yes, we got some female women that's behind us and allies too. But I'm telling you, when you want to fight a real fight, you ask God to send your heavenly angel, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and they going to war with you. I told you that man who had that, he posted a video. He said he was in his bed. He was tired. But something kept jugging on him in his bed, and he kept looking around, wasn't nothing around. And he said he looked one more time and he seen an apparition, and it was a man in a warrior outfit. But and he said he knew it was an angel, and the angel had his back to him, but looking at him like this in his bed and looking like this. He said he was looking back and forth. out in the field, out like that. He was protecting him in his bed. I told y'all this story before. It's spiritual people out here know what I'm talking about, believe what I'm saying, because it's true. God will send you his mightiest angel to protect you. And he will send you to be out here fighting. He will send his mightiest angel to take care of this stuff, his mightiest spiritual warrior to take care of some of this stuff. Okay? So y'all better be careful. Like, be careful. I'm careful. But a lot of the stuff people be held up on injustice because it takes a long time for justice. Because, justice shouldn't make no mistakes. All right? Because God don't make no mistakes. When you call upon him and ask him like Psalms 94, bro, he ain't playing no games. He ain't playing no games. I'm telling you, when you mess with God's children, ooh, God finna come for you. God finna come for you. He sent his holiest angel to come for you. Because you was working for the enemy, you was working for the devil, you was working for that demons, the witches and warlocks. And God said, you better not put your hands on my anointed. So keep speaking the truth, y'all. Keep sharing and keep standing up for what's right. And don't be out here playing no games with the enemy. Like, for real, the enemy is taking people out. The young man just lost his life the other day. Just standing there talking with his friend, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You got 4 girls without a father now. Somebody came and shot him up, shot the friend up, shot him and killed the man. Like, damn, you can't even stand and talk to a person that you know or care about or whatever, but it's so much stuff going on. It's best not to be outside at 1 o'clock at night when you a father, when you're a family man, even with a mother. But we know sometimes we have to go, like, if we're going to take care of business, that's different. But it's a cutoff point to a lot of this stuff. But some people are homeless, they can't help it but be out there, but still, like, enemy loves to be outside at night. For real. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I hope a lot of this is insightful, because it's getting, truth is being revealed and we don't even really know it. And it's not to harm anyone, it's not to do that, but we're tired of people both strong arming people and strongholding people and then laughing. And then the ones who laugh about it, oh, God's coming for you. Oh yeah. See, when you was talking about me, or when you was strongholding me, or when you was putting me in situations to try to break me, you weren't trying to break me. You was trying to break everything around me, and that's when I have a problem. Because you can take me, but before I let you steal anything from me, that I had to suffer and go through this, and I'm not going through this alone, I'll go in. I'll go in. I'll go in on them. I'm going to go in on them now. I'm going to go in on them if they don't leave me alone, because I have the right to defend myself. I have the right to defend myself, because you know what? I've had this situation that I've been harassed by people watching me on cameras and hacking into people's cameras, because they use these tech people to pay them high dollar to hack your AT&T, your Wi-Fi, all that. They're hacking these people's stuff to see you and use it against you guys. You got to be careful. And some of these lawyers are doing this shit. And some of these damn people, these corporations are allowing this stuff to happen. Some of these insurance adjusters know that stuff is going on. Some of these insurance adjusters are the ones who are out here slandering people's names, slandering victims, telling people about people in the medical field, because who works with the medical field? The insurance adjusters. So I rain judgment on y'all too. Yeah. Yeah. And I have the right to, because I have the right to defend myself. And it's not right what y'all doing. What y'all doing, y'all tried to destroy a Black woman. Y'all tried to destroy her family. Y'all try to destroy everything that she loved. Y'all are demonic. But for the chosen ones out there, thank you. Because a lot of the chosen ones have been set up falsely accused, sent to prison, and they were innocent. They were innocent. They may have made a small mistake, but no, they amplified it because they were chosen ones. They were targeted individuals already. They were on YouTube, social media, speaking the truth about what these people will do. They'll create passwords to hack your computers. They'll use their jobs. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, go to that YouTube channel or that video I showed on my post of what this plaintiff had to go through with these defendants. They were using Lexis to hack the person's social security number and then do whatever they can, get any information off of their credit report, and then wreak havoc on it. Okay? And so much more, y'all, so much more. They were watching them in their most vulnerable positions, taking off their clothes, using the bathroom, doing all kinds of stuff. You see why AT&T gets sued and all that? AT&T was another one that tried to do me like that, tried to do so many other people like that. And then some of these bloggers or hackers and attorneys will manipulate a system, okay, where the victim does not get their justice. So I'm coming for y'all. And the way I come for you is with my mouth, not my hands, not my body language, none of that. With my mouth. I'm a truther, and I'm going to be a truther to the day that I die. And I may just not like them that come for me. And I don't have to. Y'all don't have to like people who've done you wrong. You don't have to like people that try to hurt you or hurt your family. You don't have to like those people. Just be respectful. That's it. And that's what I'm going to try to do until the day that I die. And if people want you to be all in some drama, I don't want to be in drama. I want to be left alone. I want to be in peace. That's it. But when you manipulate my peace and you manipulate the situations that I'm going through, and then you have these people target me when I leave the house, and you have them following my every move, and they're all in black. They're always, watching and following people. They're always swarming around me. And the reason I've been saying this for years, I ain't changed. I've been in different cities, and they go to city. They do all kinds of witchcraft. I'm telling you, these people ain't not nice. They're not nice. And I'm speaking my truth. If I don't get a day in court, I spoke my truth anyway. And I didn't just speak it for myself. I spoke it for the people who are getting hurt, getting injured, and not getting justice. So, because the job of these people is to make it seem like that you're not suffering, that you're not hurt, that you're faking. Who wants to fucking fake this? Who wants to put themselves in a position where they can't make any money, where they can't get anything to eat, or they can't get a job, or they can't move in a nice place, or they can't, have peace without people watching their every move? Who wants to put themselves in a position surrounded by people that could be blogger flying monkeys? Who wants to put themselves in that position? No one. Who want to be taken away from their children this long? No one. So on that note, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. I ain't playing no games with these people. And stop getting paid by these people to do wrong. Stop getting paid by these people to do somebody else wrong. Tell them hell no. I did. I ain't never got paid by these motherfuckers. I never will. Hell no. I don't want your gift cards. I don't want you to pay my rent. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that because it's nothing is never free, y'all. Nothing is never free. But I do want justice, though. And ain't nothing wrong for you asking for justice. And some people are not going to ask for justice the way I ask for justice because I've been dealing with this shit too long. I've been gang stalked too long, y'all. This shit is at this point, like, I might as well just call this my job, a gang stalking buster. Like, I bust the gang stalking program. I'm busting it, okay? I'm a spiritual warrior, so I'm gonna have to keep doing it to the day that I die. I'm gonna keep asking God to help me, and I'm gonna keep asking God to send my earth angels, my heavenly angels, and that's just what it is. Okay. So on that note, guys, peace and blessings. Just try to do the right thing and try to be as honest as you can. And even if you make a mistake, if they send you to jail, just go get it over with so you can get back out here and whoop some ass some more.